Oh, there we go. Finally. All right, now take a look.
All right, it's there, but I thought I finally got mine working.
Dang.
Oh well, I stopped mine, so I'll look at that tomorrow.
Sounds good.
Okay, yeah, that agency has your avatar. Yes,
Wasn't trying to yoink it from you, was just trying to.
yes, I get you, boss. Oh yes, me and Rishi talked about my model.
Oh, how'd that go?
Good. We're gonna go with a half model, and like my lower half is in a portal.
I like that. Ooh. The date for a group of creatures' evolution was pushed back recently, possibly. Evidence that might push it back.
Really?
Hmm? The recently paleontologists identified a 500 million year old fossil as the earliest known chelicerate.
Interesting.
Megachelicerax
Mm.
costui, a sea predator discovered in Utah's West Desert.
Oh,
It possesses
yeah.
unambiguous chelicerae, pincer-like feeding appendages that define the group, including modern spider, spiders, scorpions, and horseshoe crabs. It may push back the evolution date of chelicerates by 20 million years, which is a decent bit of time for the evolution of a species to be pushed back,
That's
or
Yes.
evolution of a
ton
group.
of time.
Well, not necessarily. For example, there were recent studies that actually may have pushed back human evolution, or at least humanity out of Africa, back by multiple thousands of years. And it may even bring into question where humanity evolved, but that's besides the point. And that's something where, at the current moment, we don't really have a full picture of that. So I'm not going to say anything on camera about that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I,
But a few thousand years versus 20 million years. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Oh no 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 no. Let me put it this way. Uh, it push if the thing that I recently heard of is true, it may push humanity's in Asia date back to Homo sapiens were possibly known to exist,
Holy fuck.
Dang.
which is crazy. Here, let me actually look it up real quick while we wait.
Because I did hear that they originally they keep on pushing things back as time goes on, is what I meant. Which is kind of wild. It's like yeah, we've only been on this land for 50 years. Finds a scroll that shows proof that that family's been on that land for 300 years.
Now hold on, I am looking because it's a specific skull.
Ah.
I'm trying to figure out where it's from.
And here's a question if you guys want something to think about. If
Hmm.
you go
Okay.
back a million years, and this will be found tomorrow. This is the cave. This cave will be found tomorrow. What what information would you put in that cave? Like what would you carve into the wall?
The social security number of the archaeologist that is finding me.
I mean, you did say you could pick anything. I don't know what that really is going to do, but it's going to do something. Might not do what
Yeah.
you're hoping it'll do, but it'll do
Just,
something.
just, just imagine you're like you've studied for
Dude's
years and
wife
years
is
and
gonna
years.
be thinking he banged a caveman. Like at that point, all explanations are on the table. Well, I mean, to be fair, at that
Oh,
point,
to
they would probably find that it's a modern material and go, "Oh, well, it's modern." Well, chemically speaking, it has the traces of this and this date, yes, but we know this wasn't invented till this.
it'll be great.
Okay.
The
So
I
I'll
would
expand into anything that doesn't need power. What would you put into the cave?
hmm.
Um, I
Any
would
message,
put
any
a
item?
I would put a fully functioning battery.
Holy shoot!
No, you want to know what I'd put in there?
What?
What?
A fully functioning nuclear warhead.
Oh, I thought of
Not
that,
getting bad.
but imagine if the Nazis found that cave. Like, I know you're like, oh, well, it
Well,
gets
no,
found
it gets found
tomorrow, but
tomorrow.
I'm okay, okay.
It's it's like in our example is guaranteed that it would be found tomorrow, no earlier. Man, I am lagging bad today.
Dang. All right, reboot.
I was able to at least take out one of your aggressors.
I think
Not both of them. The other one got lucky. Okay, I found my answer.
Okay,
I
okay,
think I
hold
might
on.
record one in the
May I
stream.
okay, Tank, I would like you to explain why you would put a nuke there. I'll explain why I would put a battery there.
A, ba- a nuclear weapon shows not only war, but the knowledge of not only need to build it, but it's like why? What did they need a nuke for?
Okay, that's kind of Elder Trory, and I love that.
Kind of like that one kind of wasp. It's like, why was your way to survive planting your eggs inside of a dangerous predator?
Yeah, exactly. Being a Could you imagine an Ancient Aliens episode after that?
Well, that's why my whole thing for the battery was, in all honesty.
Did ancient peoples use double D batteries to power the making of the
Oh no
pyramids?
no no no! You think double D batteries? No 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 no. I'm talking like grade A, like portable battery.
Oh, oh shoot! So you're going like full modern? Okay, okay. That'd be even funnier. That almost reminds me of that one,
Oh, oh,
the one black cube they found in
Come
Egypt
this
that
way.
it's
a
like
lot of people were saying was a cell phone from like
oh,
fucking, I think it was like 900 BCE.
oh, another thing I put into that is our I'd plug our channel.
What was that? Oh yeah, 100%.
It's like it's like imagine it's like We found this cave from 20
I
million years ago. It
I
has.
have just
Oh
been
my
pushing
god.
this group hard.
Yes.
You have him. It still says my internet isn't. Oh, my internet got better. It's no longer red arrow. It's now yellow arrow. Slightly
Yay.
better.
All right,
That means it
reload.
currently has no one watching it.
Yes.
Also, I did all of that with a gray assault rifle and a green prime shotgun.
I supported you.
Nice.
Yeah. A few people were about to clap you from behind as you were running past. Ah! Okay. I thought you were ahead of me. Okay, I thought you were ahead of me. Shit.
Tank was knocked down. Can you res a tank?
I'm grabbing this SMG. I've earned it.
Go for it. I'm using this med kit because I have it.
Raya, why?
Ooh, what the fuck is that? Is that Arnold Schwarzenegger?
That's the G800 skin.
Nice.
So technically, yes.
I bought time. I'm just trying to crawl in the circle before I die. Or tank. Or oh, yay.
Tank is here now.
Yay.
Tank is still lagging like crazy, so it's not something to be excited about. Like
Meat
like Chip
shield's a
Tank is
meat
trying to pick up
shield.
that purple. Right. Yeah.
That's fair. I have some shield over here. Everyone, if you can go over here, each of us can get 40 shield, which gives us 120 in the long run.
Okay, and we have an enemy team closing in our position.
Yeah, the shield's worth it though. Grab a
Yep.
gun.
Okay. I get you.
Juice World.
Oh,
I'm getting my loot as far away from them as possible.
good.
Fly to me as soon as you can. Maybe you can res me. And then we
Yes.
can have two people.
I am not gonna make it to you in time.
You might. Oh, it was so close. Oh well, you
Just
got good
calculating
loot
the
starting.
airtime. Oh, yep.
We have Arnie on our
We
side.
got Juice World.
They were right on my ass. I didn't even get time to drop.
Yeah, they're like a bunch
They
of
were
hounds over
on
there.
my ass like they're on my ass like bark on a tree.
Yep.
I don't know why my internet's so bad. Like, streaming
Huh.
is normally not. issue for me.
Interesting.
Why? Way too interesting.
Oh, I'm alive.
Yes, you are. You just came alive. I just checked. Hey.
Oh, okay. Oh, nope, 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 nope. I was just trying to get ranch for my pizza.
Oh, pizza sounds fucking good. Come on.
Providing support. I distracted. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. You carve in stone in the side of the wall. We thought he was kind.
Oh, that would be really cool too.
I mean, if you want to screw with people. But I mean, it just all depends on how abstract we want to make this, I feel. I'm trying to run. Just run, tank. Run.
Hey, we got second
Oh,
out of I don't know how many.
dang.
But yeah, that
I
team
mean,
was
second's
farming
pretty
us.
good. Yeah, no, that team was. We were managing to survive. That was it.
I was dropping. It literally felt like I was dropping into like enemy territory. It was fun.
Mm. It was definitely something. Ready up, tank.
Looks like I may have to restart the PC.
Hmm.
If I keep having issues, I might just have to reset because, according to uh, Xfinity, there's no problems in my area.
Hmm.
Hmm. Uh, were any settings changed in order to accommodate the YouTube broadcast?
No.
Oh,
The
okay.
settings I changed were for, believe it or not, to download that game the other day.
Huh.
Which game?
And I can usually, uh, I made Steam a high priority rather than normal.
That's
Mm.
probably what's happening then.
All right,
It,
I changed it to normal then.
it's probably looking at the resources on your computer and basically going, I need to choose which is more important, the library of games or the actual stream.
Like Rift doesn't seem, Stream doesn't seem having any issue. It's just my game.
Weird. Wait, oh, then the resources that would be used for game performance are being used for your stream, which is weird. 'Cause if
It's happened for mine before too. It's all good. It'll just happen until your game kind of starts acting better.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, there's not really much that
Yep.
can be done there.
Okay.
Ray, can you check the YouTube chat and such?
Yep, yep.
Welcome to Home Hearth Beyond, Hearthlings, where you matter, and we try not to die.
I will find you guys. I landed a little too early.
Don't worry about me. I'm going to die.
First blood,
Second blood.
second. Oh, third,
Fifth. Sixth. Seventh.
eighth.
I really wish I could say I was trying to compete with you, but I just ran into like two squads that Scooby Dooed their way outside of a door, so
Yeah, that's the thing. I was deep in it, and I had yeah. No, I was deep in that.
just the timing
Let's
of that
switch
is
over to party chat so our buddy can hear us.
okay.
I have no idea how to do that.
Um, that's what I'm trying to figure out right now. Okay, so okay, go to social. You see all this game chat, party chat. Click game chat. Hello, buddy. How you doing? Can you hear me?
Who?
It might.
Ah, um, you like in the match. How you doing?
Like that's pretty good.
That's good. Uh, so just so you know, we are streaming on the YouTube channel Home Arts Beyond. Just so
It,
you know, um, you are on stream. Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Nice, awesome. If you want to check out the YouTube channel, it's Home Hearth Beyond once again. Tank is my buddy Tank. Diablo is my buddy Raya, and we're just part of a stream channel. So, yeah, nice to meet you. My name's Isodora. You can call me Isa.
Okay.
Life treating you well?
Yes.
That's good. Sorry if this seems weird or like I'm being a little too friendly. I'm just trying to be nice.
Okay.
Gonna get the others in here. Hey, yeah, guys, water's good. Hop over.
Hmm. Hmm?
Game
Oh,
chat.
I do not know how to do that, and I'm focusing on playing
Hit escape.
and keeping myself
Hit.
alive.
Yeah, I know. That's
Yes,
what I'm
I
saying.
know.
I was just explaining to you.
Okay. Uh, escape.
Then you click on the people.
Get.
Then you see party chat, game chat. Click game chat.
Okay.
All right. Meet you there.
Yep.
All right. There we go. Tank front and center.
Oh my gosh, you got 200 pump.
I could do neither of those things.
Uh, come here.
I'm having trouble walking down the street.
Yeah, no, it's lagging, which is why I'm just going to heal us, and then we can. Yeah, while we're healing, the world can load around us.
There we go.
Yes, I had the red arrow of doom.
I'm coming.
There's 2 to 3 people up there.
Oh,
It's all right. I have a lot of bullets to throw down range.
yeah, we're gonna kick their butt.
Oh gosh.
A bush. A moving bush.
Got one of them for 80. There's another
Wait,
squad on the left. Retreat back to this building. No, get in the building ahead of you. St- Gosh dang it.
What? What did they do
Oh,
there?
We got hit by 2 squads.
They pushed they pushed me. I was kind of surprised.
Oh wait, play with
that
team.
guy
Play with
did a
team.
backflip with
Yep. Stay with team. As you were saying.
it's like I don't know if it was just lag or what, but it's like I got shot from like 20 feet and I did a backflip.
Huh. Are you guys ready up? There you are.
Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
I had to force shut down OBS.
Oh my. I'm just looking for something. Hmm. Hi. Kissing. I love you. I love you too. My babe, I'm you. No, nothing under you. Okay. Okay, I love you. Good night. Hmm.
Are we all just being quiet or
Yeah.
What baby?
So, oh wait, yeah.
What?
Oh yeah. So,
Brownie? Okay.
hmm. Random, random, dumb answer to your question, Tank, from before. I figured out what I would leave in a quiet cave in the middle of nowhere. Uh, for archaeologists to find.
What is it? Grace us with your knowledge.
Just for shits and giggles, I would leave a single globe as like exactly as it is, with none of the markings or anything from there. I would make sure that it looks half broken and really weathered, and then I would sit back and watch as a bunch of TV shows on History Channel are made about it.
You could also really use it to make it look like some politician was an evil prophesized like apocalypse figure.
Yeah.
Like you really could. Name and social security number and everything.
Imagine you're the researcher. You have gone to school for years and years and years. You finally get to your first dig, you crack it open. It's your social security number and a globe with a single pin. Exact That's exactly where you live. Or like, the general country of where you live.
I imagine many people would respond to that differently, many with spiritual psychosis.
Yes. It's like hey, did someone break in and put this stuff in here? No, no, no one's been in here for, a few thousand years. Even the dust around here kind of proves it. Then why is there a modern globe here? I don't know.
And why does it threateningly have a list of all of my personal information?
Actually, that'd be a great ending to like a Cthulhu sort of horror movie. Just have the protagonist the entire time they're, go, 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 and then they finally find a cave that confirms everything that they were thinking.
You want to know something that I've internalized that I don't think a lot of artists have internalized?
Oh, what?
Just because
Well,
you
who's
could be great at something doesn't mean you're great at something in that moment, but that doesn't make you bad at it.
yeah.
Why is OBS not picking up sound?
Excuse me. Although I would love to hear a little bit more about that, like elaboration for the things.
Well, so like for example, and it's not even that. Like the inverse can be true as well. Like just because you're like you don't have to have a good understanding of something to be good at something, but you do have to um okay, so for instance, right? Let's
Mm-hmm.
take let's take story writing, right?
Iso,
Mm-hmm.
Twitch channel bad comment.
Ah, gotcha.
Uh, I still find it weird that people do view botting.
Yeah, that seems to be what it's for.
Oh, we're at 79 followers on Twitch.
Yes, we are. Only one more. Only one more, and we're at 80. Holy shoot! I just said something so obvious that I. That is like someone looking at a glass and going, "Yeah, that glass is half empty," and me walking over and being like, "Yeah, the glass is half full."
Oh my god, Towie's a pet. That's hilarious.
Oh,
Hmm?
they are.
What?
Yes. In South Park, there's a character called Towelie. They're a sentient Tau. They are pets in this game. Like the dog.
Mm.
That's so cute.
Yes, OBS is not being kind to me for some reason. I think it might just be my internet, though.
Yellow.
Here we go.
Guess why I picked yellow?
Black and yellow?
Because when I went to mark south, it gave me the flashing, it gave me the red ping, and I'm like, nope. I know there's no one down there, and it's already telling me people are down there. That sounds like a bad idea, and so I went here. Saved your tank.
Hank couldn't tell you from what.
Helped you.
No, I'm not being mean there. It's like I'm
Hmm?
being literal. I barely know what's going on.
That's fair. I saved you from three people. One of them you turned around and managed to finish off.
Oh, shoot! Bullet right next to me.
I have chosen to be good this match.
Hank has chosen to be bullet shield. Oh wow, I got that elimination.
Yeah.
Llama! Yay!
I'm getting a song about taxes as an ad.
Oh, guys, over here. I have a treat for all of us.
What? Okay, wonderful. Well, we have this smoke grenade. I can go do something.
What backpack am I even wearing? Oh, okay. It looks like a cape, kinda. Hey, good to know. Receiving a patch up is not as useful as first aid.
Oh, I have two viewers. Yay. I went and turned off BB's Wi-Fi on his computer, and suddenly things
Okay.
started functioning a lot better.
Yeah, we are looking good. Okay, Mr. Blob of Sunshine, you don't have a medical degree, so I'm not gonna receive a patch up from you again. Vending machine creature. Oh, is that Meeseeks? I love that skin.
Run, tank!
Oh, they have it where you can upgrade your
Hello.
weapon too. Cool.
Could you help find my vape, BB?
All right. Since I can't seem to get this to work that well, I think that means that I need to not stream tonight. Wait, hold on. Be my PC. Like straight at my PC.
Ah, you want to return to lobby, restart, and me and Ray can run a duos
Like
in the
you guys are
meantime?
at the point. Yeah, you guys can run some duos, and I'll be back soon.
Where'd you find it?
Yep.
I love you.
I am so glad I am here with you guys. If you could show one food to someone from hundreds of years ago, what would it be? Like you just pop out of a portal, like all of those hypothetical scenarios, and you get to hand a medieval peasant one food of your choice. It never goes widespread, it doesn't break the time stream, all that fun stuff. That one peasant just has it once and then never tells anyone about it.
Ah, okay. Creamsicle, dreamsicle. There's this one specific dreamsicle rain. I think it's creamsicle rain. I would give them that.
Oh, that would rock the world.
Well, okay, here's the thing. Like, a lot of times people go into this, and I know with how you think, I am so sorry. But a lot of times people go into this with the, oh, people of the past were so this or that. Um,
Mm-hmm.
they have the same brains we do.
Oh yeah, I
Um,
agree completely.
oh yeah, so they would react likely roughly the same way that we would.
Yes. I think the thing that more bamboozles me is the fact that they wouldn't have access to it again. So it'd just be like one sort of. It'd be like trying a really good, or sorry, trying a really weird or really good thing, and then just never being able to double check. I don't know if you do that too, where like you try something and then you're like, did I actually like it?
I feel like because you only had it once, the memory would likely maybe even be clearer than usual.
Yeah. Oh, okay, so that is not what normal people do. Okay, good. What I do.
Yeah, most people aren't confused every time they eat a food. Like every now and then, don't get me wrong, I've had those where I'm like, I'm not sure if I like that. I might, like, I've had that a few times
Mm-hmm.
because I'm not a very picky person.
Yeah. I could just imagine it's also a commentary on how different our food process, the process of feeding the people has changed.
Definitely.
Oh wait, actually, I'll give that to you. Here you go.
Thank you.
I've been playing solo for the last little bit, so I, I put aside the give them not give a share. That's what I mean.
There you go.
Sharing. Which kind of reminds me of those mottos that used to float around.
What mottos?
Sharing is caring, be a buddy, not a bully, all that fun
Those,
stuff.
those are genuine moral principles, though.
Yes.
Uh,
Wait, you did 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 you did like the areas you were in? Did they push that stuff too?
yeah, because it's genuine lessons for children. You know
Yeah,
what I
it's kind of
mean?
cool.
Like, yeah.
But wait, don't have the political tag. Never mind. I will put my thing to rest, and I will bury it in a shallow grave. Rest in peace. Um. Oh, missed grenade. Oh no! No one hurts my friend and gets away with it. Die, Jew
I'm not gonna lie, I
squirrel!
half expected to see you die, like, right there.
Uh, me too.
Okay, good. I'm glad we're on the same page.
That was supposed to be part of the bit, and then I lived. Okay, now the part where I die has come. Also,
Okay. Oh yeah, they're not coming back to get us, and I hope they don't because I want to actually make it to respawn.
Me too.
One.
Okay, we're getting into the farming phase. Oh no! No!
Dang it! I thought I was well hidden. I was trying to hide.
Heck, hey, it's okay.
Return to lobby.
You did a good job.
So did you. Good job.
Also, I wanted to ask, do you
Hmm.
want me to do the streaming for the Fortnite in the meantime while Tank gets stuff set up?
Sure.
Okay. Take and capture. Yeah, it will go. Fastest hook rate. With. Okay, I got the my POV on the Twitch. Is there is there any issues with it? Is the quick question. There. Oh shoot, I forgot. Yeah, that's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot that I changed my mics because Rishi gave me some money to get a mic with a pop filter. Is everyone else's head really big? Oh, it is. That's kind of cute. All right, where are we dropping? Oh, is this? Okay.
No!
No! Okay. Wait, is it showing that I'm... Yeah. Oh, fuck. Okay. Yeah, maybe if we get that. Okay. Okay. There we go. I'm all set. In party chat or group chat? Okay. Everything okay, Iso?
Yeah.
Heck yeah, okay. Everything appears to be working, so now we can party. I can't believe they decided to go big heads this Blitz Royale uh cycle.
Dude, Mr. Incredible is actually pretty fucking crazy. Like, all things considered. Like, not like mentally crazy, but like, he's pretty strong.
That dude lifted up an Omnidroid, didn't they? I think. Like that takes some insane strength.
I mean, yeah, over like 10, over 100 tons.
Yeah. Actually, I kind of wonder how worlds with more open superheroes would even classify the guy. Like, would he be a big threat, middle of the range?
He was considered like the most powerful superhero.
Yeah.
Rhea, where?
I'm coming. I got you. But I know in their universe they'd be considered the most powerful. Just wonder how the others may stack up, you know?
Mr. Incredible or
Uh, other strength-based heroes in other universes. I guess I'm having my first Goku versus Superman sort of sort of
Please
thing, but
do
I'm
not
not naming
become
it
a
that.
power scaler.
What?
No, I'm asking you right now, please do not become a power scaler. I love
I
you,
don't
but you as a power
plan on it.
scaler would thank you.
Is it because you despise the thing, or just think I do bad at it?
I think you would be one of the most insufferable power scalers if you got into power scaling, which is why I'm trying to save us both from it. Because you are okay. You are a person that oftentimes gets very invested in concepts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Power scalers naturally, like oftentimes, get extremely invested in the things they're power scaling, and they will find any way of twisting the logic for their character to be stronger than the character you're trying to say. And I just don't like dealing with it.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't do that.
Yeah, exactly. That's just why I'm saying, like, please don't become one. Because I know you wouldn't, but I'm like, please don't.
Like, as soon as I get into something, usually I get worried what other people may think. So yeah, I didn't
Here's one
even know
of
that
the
was really a thing, to be honest. I just figured that stopped at the schoolyard.
no,
You know, like two
no,
kids go, my dad could kick your dad's ass.
no, okay, you know the yeah, but can he beat Goku? That is a power scaling one. Goku is a very common point at for power scaling, and then I hate power scaling because the biggest talking point power scalers have is, oh well, this guy isn't as good as this guy, so this guy is trash. And it's like, if you
Uh,
if you put a guinea pig
yeah.
in a hand-to-hand fight with an MMA fighter, is that guinea pig going to win? You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, well, dude, I agree. I agree with that because I find 90% of the time it's also different in regards to universe too. Like some universes you can't really compare to others, you know?
Rhea, take this. We're keeping these.
I'm I murdered them with words.
We are literally killing them with finger guns.
I wish I could do this. Pew 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 pew. Okay, not literally.
I
I
don't
had to
think
reel
anyone.
back on that statement there.
Eh. We killed a man once. We want to feel like gods. Angry gods.
Mama just killed a man. I pulled the fictional guns out of my pocket, went pew pew, and now he's dead. Come on. Come on, don't finger me yet. We haven't even had foreplay.
Oi! That's actually kind of funny. We died as soon as Tank joined. We were doing good that match too.
Oh, that
I'm
that
sorry.
that
Do you want me to leave?
no, that's
No.
Rishi watching us over us. I tease. Hey, how you guys doing? Uh, sorry,
I'm
how you
doing
doing,
good.
Tank? Okay.
Yes. Apparently, restarting my computer fixed all my problems.
Oh, sweet. Do you want me to hand back over, or would you like me to keep going?
Hey, you can keep going.
I
It's like,
oh,
yeah. It's like I still have absolutely no idea what happened. Like, there must have been some kind of background process that was making me lag that hard.
you know what else is a background process?
What?
Oh no, that's what I was asking you.
You know what else is a background process? The new the new insert soda drink. It has so little calories that you forget that you're drinking that you're drinking a soda. Isn't that pretty baller?
Oh my gosh, we have apparently Fortnite's entering. Oh, Marvel in-game. Oh, Fortnite is having a Marvel thing in 6 hours. Okay. I was like, what's going on with
Ooh.
that?
Oh. Also, my afternoon until my meeting with Rishi freed up. If you need me tomorrow for anything.
Just go ahead and honestly, like I said, I was trying all day to get those backgrounds and those mechanics and stuff. So I would honestly love to pick one of the guilds and figure out their ranks top to bottom and what are the bonuses that come out of them and the background in this stream.
Sounds good. That sounds good.
So
I'll
I was
start
thinking
recording it then.
since wonderful. So I was thinking since we have both Raya and Tank here, we could do the Merchant Guild or the Lawbringers. I was thinking doing the Merchant Guild. What do you guys think? Do you think we should do the Merchant Guild or Lawbringers first? Because the Merchant Guild, we have the base ranks running up to the top done. We just need what you get from them.
Okay, so I'd be I think we could theoretically, and I'm being ambitious here, theoretically we could get both done tonight in theory.
That's what I was hoping for and thinking. Um, okay, so Tank, if you could, I marked yellow, but yeah, we can go there.
Oh, are you kidding me? No! Okay, I
I
gotta
am
travel
so
back to you guys.
sorry.
It's okay. I'm going into a
Tank
pirate ship.
went
I'm
for the
happy.
first one, Tank saw. Um, okay, so for example, there's the uh what was it? Copper Pups?
Mm-hmm.
What is the first rank in the Merchant Guild, Tank?
Sorry, try being a cannon.
That's
These are
fair.
very
There's multiple
loud.
skateboards up here, by the way. Hoverboards. Okay, so while I wait for you guys, okay, you know, Rhea, Rhea. Oh, it kicked Rhea. Okay, Tank.
Yes.
I think it kicked Rhea.
How dare it?
I went in the Pirate Bay and I immediately crashed.
It's okay. I figured as much. So we mentioned before, me and you did, um,
Yeah.
the rank one in the Lawbringers would be considered deputy, and it's if you are a deputy in law, deputy, um, like and I feel like deputy is like that base rank. So you would have like just
Yes.
recently been deputized, and you would be a member of the clergy.
Yes.
Though you are currently
Um.
still, would you be I think you would be considered an acolyte at this point.
Yeah.
Um,
Basically, that originally how I had it. That's the first rank where you start diversifying and getting into your order, your sub order. Everything else
yeah,
before that is pretty streamlined, and it's kind of like fifth edition, where like before before a certain point you have no choice but to go with the broad archetype of your class, and then once you hit level 3, if that if that's
yeah,
okay.
no,
If not, that's cool.
that makes sense. So the way I see the ranks of the guilds working is you have like your rank progression, and then you
Hmm.
have your things that a person of that rank would be called in their different branches. You know what I mean?
Yes, that's what I was thinking too.
Yes.
Because honestly, keeping it streamlined at the bottom, at least for an order like them, that have so many different opinions and stuff rattling around, I think it makes sense.
If it's
I am open
different
to other
enough
ideas.
that it would shape their function in the guild or where they are, it warrants a special role. That's my opinion.
Okay, then there's no special roles at the bottom, but they're deputy, at least how I originally had it, was the first one that kind of becomes a special role, in a sense. You can
Deputy is
watch over.
like your starting thing. That is like when, okay, let me explain. Rank one is like when you as the player character, this is where you start off in the guild. Um, so like deputy is like from what I was trying to say, because I'm just trying to make sure that I'm understood because we have had so many
Be
misunderstandings in the
simple.
past.
Mm-hmm.
Be simple.
Um,
I see you looking at it, so pick one. I'd take the other.
thank you, appreciate you. So I also need some shotgun ammo if you have it, but I'm gonna try to find some. So basically,
I'm not using
the
shotgun
um
ammo. I only have
the
three.
deputy was like what I was thinking when like, oh, nobles are like immediately deputies. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
like if a peasant wants to become a deputy, well they've probably had to help the deputies and the sheriff and such for a good bit, you know? Like
Yeah.
technically yes, your first spot in this guild it unless you're nobility is peasant,
Yeah.
guildless or gilded, and the difference between gilded peasantry and guildless peasantry is that the gilded peasantry has more rights.
Yes. Okay. we are on the same page
Okay,
because
wonderful.
well, when you said first rank, I did not get the context of it, or did not understand the context of it being for the players. So when you said first rank is the deputy, I was like, wait, what? And then I had to, you know,
Yeah, yeah, we're talking mechanically speaking, right?
yeah.
So I need you, I know this is hard. I know this is hard for both of us, but we need to not rules lawyer what we're saying right now. Um, like with ourselves, because like we know what we're saying. You know what I mean? Or at least I
Oh, I'm
thought we
just
did. Never mind.
autistic as hell.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
just autistic as hell,
Um,
honestly. But between you and me, and I've been thinking about this a lot. A lot of our stuff is we say the exact same thing, but we have different wording.
we are both highly autistic. We have touched on this. Yes.
Yeah. Um. Also,
Person
you're
stole
doing
my
great, and
hoverboard. Get him.
bastards.
Stolen hoverboard. How dare
But but yeah, I do see it the exact same way as you. Basically, I imagine it goes. Um, there's the deputies they of the different orders, and then I'd like to think that it's uniform, but it just like for example, this rank of the and at the end of it they have what order they're a part of. But I also am open to change because this is the most like I am not good at making ranks for things. I'm
Okay,
good with the
so
conceptual stuff.
mhm. So what we're doing here is these ranks are the things that it don't matter what that branch calls it. This is what it is on paper.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I
Uh,
was.
no, I understand.
I have about
It's
50
some.
ammo for my shotgun, so do you need more?
I have 9 shells for my shotgun, so I could use a little bit. Um, we before we had a little bit of trouble with me
I have
helping you
multiple.
conceptualize this in the past. Because I know before you looked at me and you were like, "Oh, this is too uniform. This is too that," and I'm like, "Well, you need your stuff that it is on paper, and this is what it's called, like on paper. This is most places it's uniform because like a guild has its stuff, and if it is like ranks that are big enough that we've had to go out of our way to make it right here, which is basically what would go in the source book if we had one." Um,
Yeah,
it's pretty already solidly in the guild. Like for example, if you look in creative writing and what I wrote there, like you have like, oh, what are the special roles in the military guild? Well, you're gonna have special military ranks. You're gonna have like, like cavalry specialist. You're going to have like sniper. You're gonna have like, well, I guess it would be marksman, or sniper. Either one would probably work.
yeah. What I was saying was instead of
Hmm.
having one line, I think we should have, you know, one for each order just because it feels. By that I mean like the same thing, just a different minor description under them. Or are we talking like graph sheet?
Okay, I am going to tell you what we're doing right now, and that can be something that if we want, it can be done after everything's taken care of. Um,
Okay.
right now we are doing this is the base, this is the skeleton and the mechanics for how you go up in your guild so that we can actually start playing this at some point.
Oh, okay.
Because we have the
Okay.
factions, I think it's pretty telling where they would be placed, and it's the Lawbringers. It, it makes sense that they would have like their own little orders and such, but it also makes sense that you would be able to look at it and go, "Oh, this is a okay, so this is a priest. This he is of the
Mm,
sheriff level of the lawbringers. Um,
yeah.
with sheriff, and oh, what sheriff? Oh, you're over a town. Okay, well, that's pretty simple. So it's at that point, like sheriff is when you probably get the title of like a noble or like a priest or so on. Um, but like you're not gonna have
Okay.
too much. What I'm saying is we're getting the mechanics figured right now, you
Okay.
know? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's just the way that I've seen mechanics be done in the past versus in the modern day is
I
I've read a lot of
agree
old
that
D&D books,
mhm,
so I'm approaching this with a sort of okay, these writers had a lot more time and were a lot more passionate back in the day. So if they had something like this, they would have, instead of one line going like, "Hey, here's sheriff," all the way to like, Grand Inquisitor. Instead, they'd have 5 lines with pretty much the same information, but personalized to each sort of order. So what I've been asking here is, do we want 5 lines with pretty much the same information but personalized to each order, or do we want one line?
one
Because
okay, one
while
line for right
one
now.
streamlines
Okay,
the
I'm
process,
I'm mhm, mhm.
Everybody here, by the way.
if I
Okay.
may finish, please.
It, by all means,
Just one streamlines the process and the other looks more interesting to the naked eye.
mhm,
That's what I was asking. Um,
okay. My reasoning is all we need right now because it seems like any difference if like for example, right?
mm-hmm.
Priest and knight. The main difference mechanically that would happen is with a priest, you're going to have acolytes under you, and with a knight, well, with a sheriff, you are going to have what is basically commoners with muskets under you.
Yeah.
Um, that's not really going to change too much. What really changes in the branches is the mounts, but honestly, I feel like it's fair if we just like, okay, well, for this order, like, okay, they usually have this as a kind of mount. Priests of this order usually go for this as a kind of mount. And I
Okay.
feel like that's fair. But I feel like if we go and we make this multiple differing lines, we will never get off the lawbringers. And from my personal perspective, we have talked about the lawbringers so much that we should already have this mechanically done.
I think it's
um,
just the disagreements in regards to how it should be done.
yeah,
Honestly, uh,
no, I understand that. It's just if we go down these different lines, we'll never get to the other guilds.
I it would be the same thing, copy pasted, just with thing at the end of it.
So just
Literally,
with
Control C, Control V, Control C, Control V.
At least we do like a minigun.
no, I
Uh,
understand. I'm just okay, then I'm not really sure what you're like, do we mean
Sheriff
like a
of the
different
Heart,
name? Oh,
Sheriff
yeah.
of the Heart, Sheriff of the Scale, Sheriff of
No,
the
I agree.
Inwit. Um, and then while I did want to do the Scholar and Knight side of things, based on all of this, it would just make things a little bit more complex because that's, four more copy pasted lines and stuff. So, you know what I mean?
No, if you're just doing that, then yeah, by all means. I thought
Yeah,
you were
that's
going to make like full-blown paragraphs of because okay, this is the difference of what both of us think needs to be talk, talked about in that I think because from my perspective, that's not an issue. That's just, oh, that's pretty enough. That's just putting it forward, really.
yeah. For for me with that, I see that as very important because a person who plays a lawbringer, they're going to be looking at that and it's going to feel cool, you know? You can put that by your character, even if it's tiny.
Yeah, no, I don't mind. That's just presentation. That's, however, honestly, it'd be great to do that. Honestly, the military guild is probably going to be a little more complicated than that down the road because you're gonna be having completely different structures of military instead of with the lawbringers, where it's relatively speaking, they have the same way of waging war.
Well, for the big thing that for me is I imagine the Lawbringer systems are very simple. Even if I implemented the sort of scholar knight half of the Lawbringers as a whole, it would be max 3 ranks, 4 ranks max,
Yeah,
because like they're very simple, very hierarchical, very. I imagine it's very cut and dried due to how diverse they are. You know what I mean? If they add any more, they're people are just gonna die
yeah.
needlessly. Not
So
die. Yeah.
here's a few things on how what we need because one, each of these guilds needs to feel distinct, is one. And so we still need to keep like viewpoint as far as like how we're designing these with everything has kind of its role. And so with the Lawbringers, for instance, it's mechanically speaking. Can you hear me, by the way?
I can hear you. I've just been sitting
Okay,
waiting,
wonderful.
listening.
The Lawbringers, you're not playing a Lawbringer so that you can march with a huge army.
Nope.
You're playing a Lawbringer so that you can be the law. So what you get from the very start is you uh, have the ability, I would say, to perform a citizen's arrest. You know
Yes.
what I mean? Like you start out with that kind of a thing. And you are always on neutral terms starting out with law enforcement. Why? Because they're from the same guild as you.
Yeah. Mm,
When you start out in the Lawbringers, you're not starting out with a full plate armor. You're starting out with your class's basic stuff that it gives you.
yep.
Now, I feel like with the military guild, I feel like one of the interesting things with the military guild is even if you are a wizard in the military guild, you're gonna be trained to wear heavy armor,
Yeah.
or at least one armor variant higher than like what you would have normally been. We're gonna steal planes,
Yeah. Okay. I'm right now doing some
but
research on your American police force.
of course, because like I said, this is like the Senate and the police force of the guilds. So I feel like
Like,
any anything that involving the ranks and the background and such that we do should involve that in some way, just like with the military guild. Oh, why are you going into the military guild? Well, you're going to want to feel like a military leader, you know?
Oh
And
yeah.
that's where I felt
So
for the Boros, the Ravnica guild was a little lacking, because it didn't fully feel like you were a leader, you know what I mean? Because you needed permission whenever you were going to take your men anywhere.
yeah, I think they
Yeah,
moved
I have
them.
no idea.
Okay. I do know that. I do know that eventually, after the initial stages, you reach a rank that I like to call Bringer of Law. That is
I feel like,
basically just
uh,
you you vibe check your region, your area, to make sure people are being good and not breaking laws. You're you're like a police chief, kinda.
what if we could make that a special role?
Ooh, that would be good.
So you know how
I
like
get the yeah.
The Empire like Warhammer Fantasy has great swords and they're like the bodyguards of nobility.
Yeah.
Well, what if you have that and that's basically this their version of SWAT, which is the bringers of law. And what is that? Well, you know, it's their, you know, well, who is going to be marching beside I mean, we like I the great swords would be a military guild thing. I guess that's men at arms. I guess men at arms is like the SWAT team of this guild.
Yeah.
So okay, like that would be like SWAT teams. So like, so are we gonna name it SWAT team or men at arms
Yeah,
or
I just
because
thought
when I hear
Bringers of Law would
bringer
be
of
a
the
really
law,
cool
I
name,
think
because
the king
oh,
or like the bishop. You know what I mean? But
they should be Watchers of Law or Coordinators of Law, because
well, okay, so logically speaking, yes, but these are kings who pride themselves on being justice and have the pride of dragons.
huh. Okay, if they have the Pride of Dragons, why not just call them Makers of Law? Because that would
Defenders of
feed
law?
perfectly in. There we go, Defenders of Law. Because Bringer of Law is to bring law is to assume that there was no law there in the first place. But if to defend law is to take a stance against chaos. Thank you to whoever saved my ass.
I was firing from a distance.
You saved me.
I spooked them. That is all.
But yeah, Defenders of Law sounds perfect. That sounds like just something a dragon would tell themselves too.
Hmm. Or law incarnate.
Oh. Okay, I love that too, but I also imagine that the other dragons would get angry at that being called that. Be like walking in and being like, I am the most pure in this entire church.
Okay,
Come,
okay. So like,
lost football.
okay.
Like,
So a normal dragon king can't call themselves that, but what if it's like, what if a high king could?
I could imagine the only person that could be called that is Neltharion.
Okay. I mean, yeah.
Because, like, he's really old, he's kicked everyone's ass uh, that needs to get kicked. Like, I can imagine someone goes, yeah, I am.
I am laws incarnate.
Yeah. Like, some,
Face me
like,
with your paltry matters.
a high king basically goes, I am law incarnate. 2 seconds later, they have a bunch of knights showing up at their front door. But why are you dragging me out of my home because you called yourself law incarnate? But I uphold the law, the best out of everyone. No, you do not. Like, maybe that's the only thing that pisses them off too.
Well, I feel like King, Dragon King. Like we could have that. Like we could just go like King, Dragon King, and have a placeholder thing. So the man on the ground, deputy, the person like over a town, sheriff,
Yes.
person over a region, king.
Okay, just a second. I need to do something quick. Wait, I'm recording this. Okay, I don't need to worry then. Okay, continue.
Um, then of course, right above that we have what I would say is like a dragon king, like high king, because like they are only ever dragons.
Ooh, okay.
Well, they're the major faction heads. Wait, no, rank
Okay.
three was knight. Rank three was knight. I forgot about that. Right.
Yeah.
Sorry. Knight is rank three. Rank four is king. Rank five is dragon king, and rank six is where I'm assuming the guild master would be. This is
You guys
a
want me to
fairly
do survey
structured guild.
first?
Yes.
Hmm. I can. Yeah, that pretty much is it. Like that is their structure. They're very basic in their structure, but that means that when you get promoted, it's a big jump.
Well, I feel like there's other like official roles too. Like
Yeah.
we mentioned like beast. We mentioned like be we mentioned champion before, but that I feel like knight grandmaster. You know what I mean? Or like knight captain. I don't know. I feel like we could come up with a better one than champion because there's other guilds that I feel like likely have a role that deserve the word champion more a little bit.
Incarnate of law.
Um, well, we already mentioned law incarnate.
Oh shit. Servant of law. There we go.
I mean, we already have knights and such. Like, I feel like knightly order grandmaster is a good one of those because that's like, oh well, that's going to be your common general unless like a king is marching. You know what I mean? Um,
Yeah.
I don't really think we need champion. Right hand as a special role would be good, and it just means that, well, you're the right hand of your particular king.
Yes. I could imagine it's a role that's auto given to also when a king dies too old, not too old, too young, and is unable to raise his kid.
Yeah.
Like it's basically, yeah, the kid's not old enough, so immediately they are the right hand.
Well, the
But I
thing
hate
is,
this guy. Sorry. You first.
I imagine the right hand would be like would likely be regent, or the queen would be regent until the child was of age.
Yes.
Um, but either way, um,
Like, I think the reason why their power structure is so simple is because of how diverse everything is. Like, they probably have, like, tiny subcultures, but it's never really anything huge to write home about.
oh yeah,
You know what I mean? Because, like, if they went for an official structure, people would fight, like, I mean, like, 100%, like, this is how it should be done. The factions would fight each other.
exactly.
Like, this is basically the. I like to imagine this is how Phalos got everyone to compromise.
Well, also like it's the people that it's the police, like they're not really having to be too. Their inner
Yeah.
workings are already so freaking convoluted. We don't need to put that into mechanics.
Hmm?
No,
I
I'm
didn't hear the
saying like
first half of what you said.
the lawbringers' inner workings are so convoluted.
Hmm? Oh, well, I meant like it's something that, you know, can be used in the USS Make Shit Up ship when,
No,
when
100%. I
we
agree.
like that stuff I'm willing to actually no, I want to put and have it be something the DMs can weigh in on. Just a general structure, as you said, for now. I'm also going to be reviewing this recording tomorrow, and I'm going to write everything down.
Um, I just feel like a lot of the special roles for this are going to be like, oh, um, detector of truth,
Yep.
detective, um, men at arms, and that's basically SWAT.
Yeah. Basically, yeah, a lot of the special roles. This will be the, I think, faction with the most special roles just because of how, like, it's like, hey, there's this guy that is a guru, that is their job, and oh, there's another guy, they're a mediator, sorry, mediator and judge for on this specific matter. Because knights like feeling important, kind of.
Titles are different to what would give someone a special role, like mechanically speaking. So the special roles are like it is to the point where being that thing, um, like okay, um, because I'm trying to actually like fully give the description. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Um, dang, we almost had him. Um, Like one of the
Ah, okay. Yes.
okay, so the priest would be like a thing, right? But
Yes.
priest doesn't become a special role unless that person joins a specific order that is above and beyond and overly specialized into insert thing here, right? So let's
Yes.
say, um,
I agree.
honestly, I imagine you could have a paladin special role and like they would be specifically a noble knight who is like the leader of the SWAT team.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Like when yeah, but I also do think that it would be useful to have that stuff cataloged too, so that people can kind of look at that and go, "Hey, I want to be this," you know? Mm.
No, I agree. I agree. It's just we have to be careful what we do make a special role. Because like I said, I don't want the Night Guild eventually to be as powerful mechanically combat wise as the military guild
Um,
because like that's not
I
Mhm.
You're approaching it from a new age, I'm approaching it from an old age, and this is so fucking funny. New age, when there is something sort of diversified or special, there's something mechanical alongside of it. Old age, you literally would have something different and diverse, and you would just literally have like a block of text and it has nothing mechanically. It just has a bunch of roleplay information. Like
No,
if
I
you
un
see this one guy, you gotta kick him in the face, you know?
no, I understand. But if we want people to read this, we need both.
Yes.
So my question is, mechanically speaking, what do these main ranks give you mechanically? And what I mean by mechanically is like what kind of lifestyle, poor, impoverished, modest, comfortable, like the D&D 5e scale of lifestyle. What lifestyle at which rank do you get? Because in the military guild, you start out poor.
Here you start out comfortable. If you want to go anywhere in this guild, you need to be not rich, but you need to have money. So
I
okay, not
under,
comfortable.
I under, yeah, I was going to say deputy is literally you could still be living as a peasant. You're just a little better off.
Oh,
um, well, yeah, when,
because
when we first talked about this, deputies are basically peasants that are looked at and went, "You want to be a member of the guild? Yeah, you can be a noble that's like at this level, and like at that point you're considered a squire." So I would imagine like
yeah.
squires would be at a different
So
wage, but like acolytes and the like the peasant deputy, I feel like oh, modest.
okay, well, it wouldn't be poor. It'd be probably modest.
Yeah,
Something
that's what I was thinking.
because
Modest.
like because if we ended up opening up the lower rungs of this guild to players, you'd start at absolute poor, like absolute poverty. Like you open up the cabinet and you're like, "What am I having for dinner? Nothing again? Yay!" You know. But with here, yeah, basically community representatives and leaders.
Yeah, this is like, well, this is you are at the bottom. You are starting with zero renown. You are starting at your very beginning of your guild journey, basically, like around the time where you start to function independently.
Wait,
Like,
this is the the absolute bottom, including like roleplay? Like not
okay,
roleplay,
let me explain. You are not in basic training. Like, if this were a military, right? You wouldn't be in basic training. You just got out of basic training. You just shipped off.
oh, because how I originally penned it was that there were 3, 4 ranks until you get to deputy, and then that's the cutoff.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, yeah, basically it was 3, 4 ranks to get to deputy, most people who are rich enough can buy their way into the role, or do enough service to get their way in. Like there was basically from
Okay,
like so impoverished you can't control your life to you're somewhat of a representative of your community, and then after that is deputy.
okay. Um, I don't understand where we're getting misunderstood here. Okay,
No, I don't understand either because we we talked. You
deputy,
you you agreed to
it,
this.
well, yeah, that's what, like, do you mean like in like the surf villages and such? Like the guild lists? Or,
Oh no, this was the ranks of the thing, because
yeah,
we made a
that's what
few
I'm
quests
trying.
where it was, yeah. Basically, we started out there was like a roll like 1, 2, 3. You originally I had five or six. You negotiated me down to three. I like 3 or 4. I remember that.
I remember what what I remember us trying to talk about this, and I remember one of my responses, I'm pretty sure, was we are not going there. I want to actually check out the spot where we've not went. Um
Which one's you?
Yeah.
Over here.
Okay. What?
Okay, so let me explain my train of thought for a moment.
Okay, can I explain mine too after?
I don't mind. I'm just telling you where I'm getting confused.
Yeah. Oh, I was asking that so that we could both have a dialogue here. Okay, you're up.
That is what we do every time, yes. Um,
Yes.
so my thought process is you have the towns where we live in America here. We have the towns where we
Mm-hmm.
live. And then a deputy is just that. It is someone who works at the sheriff's department.
Yes.
That is the point where law enforcement would kind of start there, from my opinion, which from my perspective is where the guild started. Like the guild as like you as the player character and where the player characters can actually play, that is where, in my opinion, where it first started. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Is that
okay.
not how?
No, far from that.
Yeah, that
In order to work with the police, you need to build up a repertoire with them. You need to do community service. You need to set a foundation to show that you are responsible enough to be helping out and upholding the law alongside them.
No, I understand that part. Okay.
And
Hmm.
basically, in this situation, what if we're using your example, what I'm imagining is that the players, they start at that deputy role. They have the trust of the police, the local police and everything, from backstory actions, all that fun stuff. And that the other ranks of this guild are NPCs, and they have to build that trust and repertoire. And because of that, there will be ranks reflecting that.
Okay. I
That's
mean,
what
yeah,
I.
you can write those down, but we don't need to make those as ranks.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna shove and force people to go through RP of, hey, you're going to this fundraiser that's talking about violence. Like that'd be so. Unless it's Vamp the Masquerade, it won't be as fun.
Yeah. No, like I said, what we're doing is this is mechanically and lore-wise what you need to know if you're gonna play in this guild. That's all we're
Yeah,
doing here.
what I was originally advocating for was that instead of having instead of the deputy and stuff, you know more impoverished. I agree with you and your thing that they should be, they should be well off. Not completely well off, but enough that they're comfortable. I agree with you there.
I was honestly thinking modest, like a modest lifestyle seems good for that because but we did mention how a lot of the money gets funneled up to the top in this guild a little bit.
Yes,
So
there.
yeah.
I I apologize for the miscommunication. When you said the start, I thought you meant like for NPCs and players, and not just for
Yeah.
the.
No, I get you. Note for editors when you see this, you can cut out parts where it took us a while to reach an understanding and then just put a note.
Hi, me. Good to see you. I know you're watching this right now. You're not a dumbass, and You can probably remember this pretty well. Make sure that you drink some lemonade for that weed hangover, and have a great day, dude.
And you know what? I'll gonna see if we're still doing this. Piranha.
Piranha,
Piranha.
yes. Piranha. You're
Oh, there's gonna be a test on this later, isn't there? Tank will randomly just be like, "What did I say in the recording?" And I'll be like, "I don't know." And then all of a sudden, Tank would be like, "Eso, get him, get her. She hasn't done it yet."
No, I
Raya.
jumped from another video, and if you say
Mm-hmm.
piranha,
Uh,
Yeah.
the editor added
come get this slurp.
Okay.
You guys are
Okay.
just running for.
Oh, I'm coming.
Oh,
I
I
gotta
came
go.
over here and I conquered a place on my own. Okay.
Oh, nice.
But
Eso, the
anyway,
strong
mhm,
person.
yes.
Eso, the
So
one changeling army. Actually, that should be on a t-shirt.
I say this with all the love in my heart. We have been talking about this for a
yeah,
while, and we have not put a single mechanic in stone.
I
But
think
we need to
most of
start
this was
setting
just
some
us
stuff.
getting on the same page. I see that as very
Yeah.
valuable. Okay, so for the deputy, I can imagine that you get community influence. Primarily, you're able to call on the resources of the immediate area to do things. as long as it's seen in upholding law, as upholding law. Like you can't
I
just go like,
feel, mm,
oh, you first.
I feel like that's very within. I wouldn't even say. Oh, okay, go on. What's your reasoning?
Well, because early on you don't really have the support of the, well, not completely of the local area. I can imagine you can make claims and stuff, but it's more it's based on who wants to help you. But if you're a deputy and you go in and you're like, yeah, there's an issue here, we need to get this fixed, everyone is on it. Be-
Rhea, we can't have player characters starting out with like being able to just walk into a town and call the shots.
no, I'm not talking about that. I'm saying like, hey, could I have a few guys to help me clear out this mine? Why do you need them? Well, because there's a bunch of goblins in there. What are the goblins doing? Oh, well, they're harassing people. Do you have proof that they're harassing people? Not yet. Okay, then come back with proof that they're harassing people. Like, there's still an appeal, of course.
A starting member of the military guild gets to call on four soldiers.
Yeah, but I also think that it's a little like it could be up to four people here, or information that needs a certain DC, like a DC 10. Like you can call on up to four fellow members, plus you can choose to automatically succeed once one specific skill that needs skill check that needs a DC of 10 or higher while one of the members is with you, or something like that.
And I was
It's
thinking more of along the lines of that doesn't cost them anything. Like
Yeah,
doing
that's what I was
something
about to
more
say.
does not
Like
cost them too much. Like
the part of
gas
it,
or
yeah, the part of it that makes it to where it's doing too much for me is it's sounding like you can immediately go in and start applying for requisition notices, and I'm like, no, players are not getting that at level
no.
one.
Oh no, I meant it more in the, in like cop shows, they'll like go in and be like, I need help on this one case, and there'll be this one dude who's just interested in it and shows up and gives his expertise to the protagonist.
I understand that. Most cops in cop shows, I would say, are at least level 15 cops, given the kinds
Mm-hmm.
of things we see them do.
Yeah. What I was imagining is that the for the
Mm,
second part is just it's literally them putting their nose in on things. So if they're around, with the
right.
DC basically with the DC basically being like if you failed the DC on the original roll, the other guy picks it up for you. Excuse me. Well, not fail. Sorry, I'm
What are
fumbling this.
you trying to convey with this?
this is your Tank 1298 Weatherman with enemy sighting.
Ooh, I was trying to convey that the one of the big strengths of the Lawbringers Guild, at least when you get to the deputy phase, is how seriously your compatriots take you, and how
Mhm,
they will inject themselves into your endeavors, pretty much.
mhm.
And
Also,
that's about it.
uh, I am I am saying one thing real quick as creative. This is a reminder. They do not have any power from those prior ranks. Those are ranks that are low enough on the totem pole that they don't show up in rank one. They're not ranks that should reasonably be affecting the people standing in the world outside of they're not a peasant.
Oh,
If we don't do that, then the Lawbringers start off way ahead of every other character.
okay.
Okay, unless you want
Then,
the starting rank to
well,
be peasant, and then you get rank one. Because rank one is the first rank you genuinely make, by the way. So okay, actually,
that's what I was thinking. From the
mhm.
ranks that you make, you slowly but surely build piece by piece onto that. So
the
since you basically have no rights up until the
okay,
deputy,
mhm. um,
that at least. But if the rest of the world works differently, we will do something different.
I'm thinking because we have background. And the rank at background is not rank one. Rank one is the equivalent to sergeant in the military guild.
Yes.
Um, when you're not, so rank one is not what a lawbringer would start off on. Rank one is what someone could reasonably reach if they completed three goals of their guild. Someone could reasonably make it to. And I'm talking like you went on a bounty and oh, you managed to bring in a criminal that had like a 50 gold bounty. Okay, you get one renown. Um,
Yeah.
okay, you've made it up to three renown. You get rank one now. Okay, what's rank one? That's deputy. And that's what you're making it to by then. You know what I mean? You've already had a few missions, which is how I think we both understand it.
Yes.
Okay. Um, before
Yeah.
that, you're just kind of a normal member of the
Mhm.
guild.
Yes.
Um, at whatever you are at that time, whatever convoluted thing your local branch has or whatever, you can put that in your backstory. I don't care. Heck, I'll play it up with you. And I'm saying that for anyone watching this video. Um, but um, okay, so in that case, the you want to know what the Azurius Arrestor gets at rank one? Because that's basically the equivalent um to what you're
What?
making here. Okay, so Azurius Arrestor is rank one of the kind of law guild in Guildmaster's Guide to Ravnica. And I was thinking I could tell
Oh,
you
okay.
like rank one mechanically of that so that we can kind of take that and get a little inspiration and maybe figure out, where to go from there.
Well,
So
I
let's
think we
see.
already got a good outline so far.
We need it mechanically. All we've gotten is fluff so far. I'm not gonna lie to you. Um, the fluff is lore. We've gotten lore, and it's good lore, but we need the. So okay, joining, no ideals, no. Here we go. Rank. Um, rank one in the Azurius Lawbringers is official. Um, so your specific title depends on your role in the guild. And then it goes into and this is just lawbringers. And then it goes into if you are a law mage or a precognitive mage, you assume the title of Justicar, a Justiciar. If you are an arrestor, you become an officer. If you are a bureaucrat, including an elector, you become a scribe. Um,
Okay.
let's see. As an Azurius official, you can call on recruits, use the soldier stat block in Chapter 6 to perform mundane tasks and errands for you, but they will not accompany you into dangerous circumstances. No Azurius official lives in poverty. Between adventures, you earn a salary that supports you at a modest
Um,
lifestyle.
Iso, that's what I was just doing with you.
I needed it to be written down so I can see it because how we talk back and forth a good bit and it
I'm
changes
re-
a lot.
I'm recording
Oh,
right
okay.
now.
Okay. I
I've been
was just
recording for the
trying,
past hour.
I'm trying to say it in the way of the paragraph so that we can kind of say one right now and then go forward with kind of how we can both understand it. So, what would you say the first, we've already gotten the first rank of priest, first deputy.
I
Okay, never mind. I guess it was me just getting confused by the misunderstanding. Sorry, I got turned around during that. I apologize. That's exactly what we were doing.
it's okay. It feels like I'm saying something and then we're both
I'm
assuming the worst of each other and tiptoeing around each other
I'm used to
and
us
I
being
don't
on the wrong page with that.
I've gotten better. I've been working
Yeah.
on myself, I've been
Hmm.
Rishi's been helping me a fair bit, so I've gotten a
No, I
lot
get
better
you.
at
Hmm.
accepting, at least I think I've gotten better at accepting things. I don't know, but
No, that's completely fair. I wasn't trying to do anything there. I'm just trying to, you know.
no, no. I
Uh,
I was just confused because
mhm.
like basically I'd go and say something and then also you're like no 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 no. Actually, it's exact same words. you know, like
Oh yeah, no, I feel that.
well not exact same words,
Um,
the same words but different. But yeah,
no, I get you.
um, yeah, I think that someone at least low in the Lawbringers Guild should be able to pull on the expertise of local authorities, and I think it should reflect in some form of ability to get help with some of the checks that like maybe max two per town, and you actually have to go to those specific people and bug them to get that mechanical help.
Um, yeah, that's what I would say.
Like
At
for
rank
example,
one, what
investigation.
it,
Oh,
mhm,
sorry.
go on.
Oh, you first, of course. Oh, sorry.
You don't have to say sorry.
Oh,
I'm
I
just
know,
trying
but
to.
I cut you off. Um, but yeah, like for example, if there's a dude in town who's really good at investigation, if it is below DC 10 or something, or maybe even that's just a static thing, sort of like in a video game, like one of those old MMORPGs where there's that one specific dude who can help you out, but it has to be under a certain DC, and if it's above a certain DC, they can't help you, you know?
Okay, so
Maybe even money is involved if they're skilled enough.
I mean, yeah, most guilds like you can go and like if you do this or that, maybe get help. Um, so
Yeah, I,
basically,
I,
with this guild, I see like, oh, you can call upon. Um, I imagine when it comes to you can call upon a squad. It probably is that there's a local military guild and they just, I'm on my way to help you guys, by the way. And they decide that, like, oh, you do need help.
Yeah. Oh man,
I thought I
what's
could
going
zoom
on?
away.
No, ESO.
Um, I would say because of how we've already mentioned the skilled functions, you probably are able to go and commandeer some peasantry to help you in your bounty or in your, duty.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, like if it's in an area where it is a territory of the lawbringers.
I agree with that. So maybe instead of being able to get skilled help, you get peasant help.
Yeah, and I would say that would likely be a roll of a D12. It's just like, oh, well, what's the first group of peasants you come across? Because, then it's like, hey, I need your help.
Yeah.
Or it's like, hey, can you guys
Maybe a
scrounge up some
D12 to
help?
see how many there are. D12 to see how many are willing to help.
How many are available, I would say.
Yeah.
And like that's where you are at deputy because like as far as lawbringers are concerned, you're bottom of you're not bottom of the barrel, but like you're barely.
Yeah. Okay, then maybe the thing that I suggested could be, oh, I just had a light bulb.
I'm listening.
Okay, have you heard of Mastermind from
I'm listening.
for rogues? What if they knights at the lowest rung, or maybe a rung above that, have something like that, where they can basically point at a peasant or point at a another person who is conducting a task, and it could be or probably a task that they're skilled in, and they can give them, I don't know, their skill modifier on top of the roll or something. Because like I imagine with it would also depend on.
A lot of
I'm ready.
ranks are usually like outside of your character rewards. Um, I
Oh,
I would say
okay.
maybe they get to give a +1. Like they quote something from the I don't I don't I'm not really seeing the Lawbringers as a support kind of
That's
um
a. Oh, that's okay. I see the Lawbringers is just the cleric the 5th edition. They're so varied, you know. Hmm.
no, I understand that. It's just they need like okay, so like for the Assassin Guild, they're gonna have a lot of information collecting stuff. For the Biologist Guild, they're likely to have a lot of like summoning type stuff and so on. With the Lawbringer Guild, I'm trying to figure out, like, mechanically speaking, um, and I mean, I know oh, this doesn't sound like a whole lot. That's 12 people to help with an investigation.
Oh yeah, and I agree that that is fucking huge. Honestly, that's why I dialed things back and focused more on the support stuff because you have 12 people now. You know, how are you going to get the most mileage out of them? At least that's what my
Um,
thought process was with requesting as they're doing that.
Yeah, but nothing about deputy necessarily makes them able to lead people better, I would say. Um,
Um,
Honestly, 12 people seems like quite a bit. But
Also,
they
Tank,
do
you
have the
okay?
commoner stat block, so.
Sorry, man.
Uh,
I know it's really
yeah.
late.
Tank?
Did you not hear me?
Oh, we couldn't hear you
Okay.
now.
We can hear you now.
Okay.
Yeah, we can hear you now. I thought you just were really tired because it's late and you. I thought you worked or something. So I was like, oh
No, I
no,
don't
poor
work
guy.
anymore.
Two girlies chilling out at 4 a.m. talking about knights and shining armor. And the real knight in shining armor having trouble sleeping.
Yeah. But yeah, not this fake one, that that's acting this one that's acting like one.
Yeah.
Okay,
Unready, then ready, Tank.
what about 6? Oh wait, no, just 4. There we go. We keep it streamlined. 4. You can pick
If
up to 4
if
peasants.
you make it a D4, I'll allow you to throw in a consumable once per like day ability into this because it would be a
Okay.
D4 commoners. But I feel like at
Uh,
that point is when it would be balanced.
roll roll 1d4.
Mm.
Roll 1d4. You get up to 4 peasants. Roll one dice to determine which which skill one of them is proficient in, and once per long rest, you can substitute. If the roll is a DC 10 or lower, you can substitute their skill for yours, or something like that.
Oh, I was just going to say like once per long rest, you can substitute someone's skill roll with yours.
That's
Um,
good too.
and it's basically just working the serfs on the field.
Okay, perfect.
You have gotten it, it's the super foreman.
Yeah. What's kind of
All
funny is
right.
we went opposite routes with that, and that makes me chuckle.
Mhm.
I like that.
No, I'm not gonna lie. We may at some point, depending on how we look at the others, because we're gonna have to jump back and forth between stuff and make sure things are actually balanced with one another in one way or another during the progression. Um,
That's
but
the reason I'm playing a Lawbringer.
I think that's pretty decent. Um,
Okay. What changes as you go up in regards to things you can do?
I was
Like,
actually hoping to jump over to Merchant Guild because
okay,
uh,
sounds
you
good.
need to find a theme for what you want this guild to be. And at one point we were talking, and it was like, oh, their mounts are their theme. And now it seems like you're kind of diverging a little bit away from that. You know
That's
what I
a
mean?
that's part of it, but it's more the theme is law.
I understand that, but you have to remember this is also the guild where as the going up in the ranks, you get to become a dragon.
Oh, I killed someone, but I killed myself.
Nice. But like that's a lot to have, you know?
Yeah.
Then dragons. That'll be their theme. Dragons.
Okay.
Because
Now I
like
can't.
across
Mhm.
all of the things, it's dragons.
Okay. Because like I said, we intend on eventually making this a supplement book. Eventually, that's what
Mm-hmm.
BB was hoping to do. That's what we were hoping to do. So it's like we have to make it to where it is, marketable. And for it to be marketable, it has to be balanced.
Oh yeah, I get you. Between you and me, I wrote that faction a lot like how I read textbooks.
I'm listening.
I will wholly admit. Well, basically, um, textbooks 90% of the time it's here's a base idea or concept of law. Okay, now how do different people view the law? Okay, well, one group believes that the law is based in human interpretation and understanding. Another
Please go.
believes that
Oh,
it's based in
I
the connections and emotions that come between people. One believes
mhm.
it's a soul problem. Another believes that it's a actual physical problem that people aren't being given enough resources and are starting to take. You know, that sort of thing.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's about it, honestly. So I'll wholly admit, my original theme was just law, but I also understand the need to sort of move away from that and go away from just law to something more
right.
concrete
Here's a
and a little
couple
less
minis for
boring.
you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie, I love the Lawbreakers as a faction, but it's like, okay, what? Oh, okay, yes, and um,
Oh,
a few, so like, no, I'm not saying the Lawbringers are a bad faction or anything. I'm just like, so many times we've talked about them, and every time I've been like, okay, all right, what is it? Um, hmm. They've seemed really packed, and I've been looking at the other guilds, and I've been like, I want to be putting stuff in here, and it's like you're seeing someone just continue to put stuff on like their taco, and like everyone
huh?
else's
I'm
taco
kind of
might have 20% of the meat.
confused.
We have a lot of lore in the Lawbringers, is what I'm trying to say. That's all. I'm not trying to say anything bad.
Huh? Oh, well, between you and me, as I said, I world build it as if I were researching.
Right. Okay, that's fair.
And
Um,
I like doing that. Uh, anyway,
no, yeah, that's fair. It's just we need to like get a concrete feel for like the progression in the Lawbringers and such.
oh yeah, and
Um,
we've started, but we were supposed to
yeah,
talk about the merchant guilds, so.
no, I agree. That's why I was wanting to switch over to that so that I can talk to Tank, and Tank can kind of, well, you can kind of just watch and see what I'm talking about there. Um,
But I also am
I,
concerned because
hmm,
like
what time is it?
4:30
Oh,
almost.
okay.
Yeah,
I got woke up
uh,
at like 12 wondering if like what we were gonna do for stream.
I heard nothing and I was like, okay, I guess Issa's
N-
taking a night off. Good for them,
No,
you know.
I understand. Yeah, no, I get that. Like,
And then I heard you took a
I'm not
nap, and I'm
mad.
like, hey, that's awesome. You know, they're taking a nap, they're getting rest. Okay, we'll probably get at
Yeah.
it at it tomorrow because they're
Hmm.
really tired. And then all of a sudden it's like, we're going. I'm like, fuck yeah, I want to come because I've missed you.
No, I
Genuinely.
yeah, I missed you.
I've
Um,
missed you so
mhm.
fucking much. I I'll admit I miss streaming apart a little bit just because I miss talking to you every day.
I missed you too, man. We are Tank, was that you? That was
yeah.
you. Okay. What is that?
This is a cannon.
Oh,
This is a bucket.
Dear
we have a literal cannon.
There is
Yeah.
more.
The best part is you can get in. Log digging, no. Oh, you can shoot yourself. I didn't know you could do that. That's a good thing to know,
Oh no, oh no, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. I'm alive. Okay. Okay. Apparently they turn off fall damage when you shoot yourself from the cannon in the Sea of Thieves way. So that's a good way to travel. Remember, Hearthlings, if you ever want to travel fast, just shove yourself in a fucking cannon.
Apparently, it's a universal constant. Oh, Brenda's down.
I will also admit, part of why I seem jumpy during this conversation is I've really been wanting to get to the nitty-gritty of this stuff mechanically for like a good bit. Um, and we're just finally getting to it, so I'm a little anxious and
um,
such, you know?
I, eh, kind of. I don't see the start of this conversation as useless, though.
I wasn't saying I saw it as useless. I was saying I
Well,
was nervous.
hmm? Oh, well, I mean, like, getting to the nitty-gritty assumes that the stuff before it was unimportant.
That is not what I said. Like I said nitty-gritty, sure, but that the rest of that sentence was not my words.
Anyway, so yeah, I have been wanting to get to the. I've been wanting to get to the mechanics stuff first, but I did want to kind of reach a consensus with you as well, in the sense of like, both of us are, understanding each other. We know that the small differences in what we're saying
Oh yeah. Hmm.
are small differences in what we're saying and not, you know, the other person all the way in fucking
Well,
Narnia while
Hmm.
we're
that,
That
in
is good. That is true.
Rivendell, you know?
Yeah.
Um, because like
I'm healing.
there was a bit there, I'll wholly admit, where I was worried that we were coming to the table with a completely different idea. So to see that we're on the same page is something that I'm internally celebrating, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, um, we wanted to move to the merchants next.
Yes. Okay, Tank, what do you feel this guild should give a player as they move through the guild? Not like, oh, you have an opportunity to spend money and you can get this in this guild, but like going through these ranks, what is the one thing that surefire you gain going up these ranks? Starting with rank one.
what do you think about access to ship blueprints? Like despite this being a merchant guild, we are like acting as if this is like a naval service as well, right?
Um, I I'm unsure what you mean.
We used a lot of naval terms when we were creating this guild.
Yeah, because they're kind of like the Dutch East Indies Company.
Yep. So do you want to stick with the like these guys are primary since these guys are primary traders? Oh yeah, you always need a bigger ship when you do bigger deals. Instead of just, oh, you get the opportunity to buy new ships, you get the blueprints for the ships as you rank up. So that way, if it's destroyed, you can just build a new one.
Huh.
Or it could be access to information as well if you want to wean away from the naval stuff, navy aspect as much. Like you
It
get
just all
access to
depends.
information.
The main reason, like with the Lawbringers, that I looked at it and I went, something needs to thin a little bit somewhere on this place. Is because we have the dragon parts of the Lawbringers later down the line in that rank progression. In the Merchant Guild, it really is just the money, just the ships and such. Um, you know what I mean?
Yep. And we haven't exactly talked about the black market stuff either.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna be honest though, like it's really cool, like both the Merchant and the Lawbringers Guild, because I already have thought of like two very cool characters that I'm gonna have popping up in the campaign for both of those guilds. Uh, as you were saying though, as you were saying though, Tank.
It could be like what it could be it could be the three separate ideas I have. It could be like I said, the ship blueprint. It could be access to information. Like you can go to this place, like, hey, I need this information, and you can get it. Or it could be access to the black market easier. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you're part of the merchant guild. Oh, we'll automatically give you like the absolute most basic access to the black market. Like other characters would have to earn that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you. It's just one of those things where I feel like, yes, you probably do get access to more stuff. I mean, in all the guilds, that's one of like the bonuses that you do gain is like as you level up, as you gain renown, you do gain more contacts, which was something that I was going to approach you guys about later. Um, Also, could you turn up your mic volume a little bit?
Uh,
Okay, there we go. That's
that
better.
worked out.
Mhm.
Okay.
Whew, let's go.
Like contacts are a big things in the Guildmaster's Guide to Ravnica's source book. And I wanted to, and like in the guild backgrounds and such, so I was wanting to bring that over at some point. Both like friendly and rivalry contacts. So that is something actually.
Ooh, I freaking love context in that source book. Fun to use as a DM.
Yeah. So like I'm I'm trying to, okay, so go ahead and like spin me the picture, Tank. Like how should progressing as a member of this guild feel?
Like you're getting more and more power in the sense of, yes, I can say do that, and if I spend enough money, it will get done.
All right, all right. Now, at rank 1, I, I need you to describe lore wise what is rank 1. I'm trying to update how I go upon the. Okay, wait. We can turn this into a video. Okay, ready? This is the actual video. Rhea, I would like to do a
I
video on
still
the
got everything
Lawbringers at
recording.
some. I know, 100%. This can be a blooper reel clip. Rhea, I would like to do a video on the Lawbringers at some point when, like, um, I'm better to talk about them because I do genuinely love that faction.
Yeah.
It's just I
Um,
feel like it needs to be. Uh, I feel
um,
like this is a good starter
yes.
for how I want to approach you about the Lawbringers later when we fully put it down because me and Tank already have a decent amount down. And I'm just saying this so that you know, like, I do 100% want to talk about it. I love talking with Lawbringers with you and everything. Um, no hate at all.
Oh, I do know. Hey,
Okay.
no matter what, um, Iso, Rishi pointed something really poignant to me out the other day,
What?
and it gave me some perspective
What?
to when it comes to all of these things. I need to remember, and you've said this many times, I guess, when I heard it originally, I got the wrong idea, but they basically like, hey, man, they're working two now 2 jobs at this point, so they're currently like you may not always get you may not always have the time to talk with them about this stuff. So, and when you do get them, they're going to be a they're going to be a little more drained, and that's okay. That, that's that's the base summary of what they said. I can't remember every word of it,
Oh yeah,
but
basically. No, I'm
and
gonna be a
that
lot. Go on.
freaking out or me throwing what I used to is only putting extra work on you when you already have a job, and you get what I'm saying? I'm trying my best to be nice to myself here too, not throw myself under the bus, you know?
Okay, since we're rolling off script right now, okay. Basically, what you're saying to me is I don't want to be a dick to you because you got enough on your plate right now.
Pretty much.
Okay, cool, sweet, thank you.
Well, yeah, because
I'm sorry. It's just my brain was like, wait. Okay, I think I understand this apology. I just need to,
well, yeah,
you,
well,
you, you know what I
I've
mean?
noticed that whenever we were talking about Phalos or the Knights and stuff, you get a little skittish, which makes fucking sense. Okay, it makes a lot of sense based on how I reacted before. Um, I'm in a place where I have control over my life and what I want to do and stuff. So the things aren't as big anymore. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah, it makes sense.
Like before, if a change happened, it would be a definer of my day. But now it's just like, oh, a change happened. Okay, cool. You know?
Yeah. No, yeah, I get you. We need to start heading towards the circle. Tank,
Yes.
drive me. They see us rolling, they hating,
I'm definitely
patrolling,
hating.
trying to catch us riding dirty. All right, so, all right. Oh my gosh, this is the perfect way to enter a video. Um,
I have it recorded, so if you want to use it, I am
I'm
really
gonna
hoping
re
this
I'm
records
gonna
to my
start
PC.
recording as well, just in case you I'm gonna do a jackass. Hold on. Hey Tank, can we drive into that right as I do the intro? Okay. My name is Isidore the Changeling. This is Tank, and today we are doing some world building. All right, Tank, hit that gas station over there. Oh, I was hoping that we were gonna ram into it like Johnny Knoxville.
That was not what I was expecting.
Yeah, not what I expected either.
I expected death and destruction.
All right, so
Man,
all right. Welcome to our video today, Hearthlings. Today we are on Fortnite, trying to talk some D&D world building on the supplement book that we're working on. As and for the campaign that we have coming up. Lovely, lovely. And today it is me, Iso, Raya, and oh, sorry. Where is Raya?
I'm over here.
I'll run him over for you.
Raya and Tank discussing. Go ahead and get into circle. Discussing the Merchant Guild and probably finishing coming up with a name for that.
Woot woot.
So, Tank, could you start off? Well, let's
I
get these
can.
people real
I can do
quick.
that.
I'm not gonna lie,
Sorry
Rhea, I
about
don't know what you thought you were about to do there,
Be super
but I
epic and kill the
salute
guy
you.
who killed you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. I looked at that and I was like, oh, you poor bastard.
I slid in and thinking there was only two people, and also that's like showing up to like a fight, thinking it's only going to be one dude, and then a gang
Yeah, that
jumps you.
that show your friend goes, a guy beat me up, so you show up and there's five of them and you realize your friend got jumped and he hates you.
Yeah, it's like when you have that one friend and you're like, hey, so I have an award. I won the lottery, and people are you have to go down to the weird, sketchy civic center to collect it. Can you go do that for me?
Right. So, all right. Tank, could you tell us a little bit about this merchant guild?
Okay.
Merchant Guild's all about getting money to buy stuff, do things, and make your problems belong to everybody else.
Now, um, if I was correct, this merchants guild is overall lawful neutral, and am I correct in the understanding that it follows the deity of death and profit,
Yes, sir.
inspired by the Roman god Pluto?
Yes. Or Greek
Nice.
Hades, whichever one you want to believe.
Or Greek Hades. Okay. So, could you tell us a little bit about the lore of the guild, or like what things look like being a person like on the ground in this guild, or I guess on the ship deck as this would be.
It's like there are three facets of this guild. The first one, the first one, what people are most common with, is the bankers. The bankers just sit in their offices, typing out reports, make sure all the ones and zeros line up. And if they just happen to line up just in our favor, just a tiny bit, I mean, can you really blame us?
All right, continue.
Let's see, the second branch of this, our shipment branch. The shipment branch. This is the branch that makes sure your package gets from A to B, or you get your family over to that village over there. It's like this is the guild where you'll just be making sure everything's secure, sweeping a deck. You'll just be just a good hard day's work for a hard day's pay.
Okay.
And then the last of our guild, or not guilds, what do I want? Branches. That's it. The last branch of our lovely guild here is the hunting guild. This guild makes sure that all the nasty beasties that want you for dinner don't.
All right.
Yep. Although, as I feel I should,
Can you repeat that?
I feel I should note we do not hunt humans.
Nice.
And of
At
course,
least.
if you're looking for a little bit something not so legal, I have heard that there are men in the guild that could help you with that.
Huh.
Did you like that intro to him?
Yeah, no, I like it. Um, what sort of individual would you say is attracted to this guild?
This would probably be my last game, by the way.
That's fair. I'm just trying to, you know,
Yes, I get you.
like figure out how to. This is basically rough draft take one of this.
Yeah. So the kinds of people, it depends on the various branches. The Hunters Guild is known for being a low spinning his finger around head. It's like they
Oh,
are some of the greatest hunters you'll find on this side of the hemisphere. Did you like that?
nice.
Yes, I did.
Our Breakers Guild, th- or the Bankers branch. I'm gonna call them branches, even though it's like they call them like mini guilds or something. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
feels more in character. This branch
Definitely.
requires, well, I do hate to say it, more the greedy sort, or the sort that don't want to work too hard. Which, to be fair, we all have had those points in our lives. And finally, our shit boys. These are the men that want to explore, men and women who want to explore the world, see its beautiful sights, taste its treasures, and maybe the women.
So, all right. So, Fantasy Dutch East Indies Company.
Yes.
It is just fully what I have thought about this guild since the first time I heard about it. Um,
Like, they're
with
not evil. It's just they're
right,
paid to be evil.
it pays to be evil in their line of work. I mean, why would you pay, 400 men to charge into combat when you can pay a necromancer just to raise a few hundred zombies? You know,
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
free labor,
Exactly.
or like
And,
a or like a few hundred thralls.
and they
Exactly.
don't even complain.
And they don't even exactly. They don't even complain.
Exactly. And for the right price, your loved ones too can be brought back to this plane of existence.
To serve me, and specifically me.
No, 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 no. Because they have a church. Their guild master is a mummy lord. So like when they
Oh,
say for the
true.
right price, your loved one can be brought back to you, they mean it. That is genuinely. I mean, like I would assume like you're at a certain level in the business if you have a cleric on your payroll that can do that.
So you're
But
rich enough
yeah,
that you can just afford that, but
yeah,
You'll see your wife again someday. Oh, really? Yes, I have her right here.
yeah. All you have to do is just sign on the dotted line. Is your wife's life worth your freedom? That is a
oh,
interesting philosophical question that could be asked through a character. Like,
ow, tank is being shot. Tank no longer has to worry about being shot.
The way you said that so quietly and nonchalantly makes me laugh.
yeah.
Like
So,
basically, oh sorry,
no, no, no. By all means.
someone goes to attack Tank, and he's basically like, Tank is being attacked, and they're just holding back the person, and then Issa just nods their head, and Tank's like, Tank will murder you now.
The,
Anyway,
the thing is, it doesn't matter to Tank. Tank will come back whether he lives or dies.
Yeah. So next up, next up on this is what sort of creatures do you think this guild employs, or races, species, and so on?
Hmm. Definitely hunting dogs.
So like creatures that would help it in acquiring resources.
Yeah. I say hunting dogs specifically for like the hunting guild or the hunting.
Oh yeah. I mean, I imagine they would have some exotic hunting creatures as well. Like, for example, possibly hunting raptors.
We'll go with hunting creatures for now. That's a nice solid.
Yes. It's like hunting creatures, guard creatures, things that don't really require too much money to, like, you can get by having a good amount of money, you know?
yeah,
Was it a person that dropped you or?
that was me.
I I dropped a
So-
person.
Someone shot my balloons, and then I fell.
So like when you get to Copper Pup, which is like, that when the captain first starts noticing you rank, um what would you say? What is the bonus? Like what lifestyle is someone at rank 1, so the Merchant's Guild's equivalent to a sergeant? What lifestyle would they be living? Like modest, comfortable, like monetarily speaking.
I'd say modest. You know what I mean? It's like you're on the ship, you got 3 square meals a day, or if you're in the city, you go out with beers with the boys after work. But you're not gonna be drinking like the most fanciest of wines, or have the best grub on the ship. But you'll it's like you'll be taken care of.
Okay, so like modest, like it's not like always comfortable, but like hey, it's better than nothing.
Exactly.
Like it's a good life, one would say, if like they like that kind of life.
Exactly.
Okay, okay.
Ooh, that's nice.
What would you say the benefit for like that rank would be? Because I don't think it's like a you get people to join you in combat rank.
No, this is more. You can get any information you need. Within reason, you get almost any information you need easy.
Ooh. Oh, um, may I ask question?
Go.
Will there be like a table based on how much gold or gold you can give for like the value of information, similar to something like D&D would do? Like like 5 gold gets you poor quality information, whereas 100 gold gets you
Yeah.
high quality or something like that. But it's
Well,
workshop.
Okay, I feel like that is the background detail. Like that is like in the background you take, like that is the bonus that you get from that background. You know how like a lot of backgrounds have abilities? Well, that's one of them. For this background, like that's the background ability for this background is that you can like go into the local area, like you relatively easily can figure out who to talk to in a sense of like getting a beat on the criminal underground, like that sort of thing.
yeah.
Okay, then that would be in background. That wouldn't be rank one, but that is, I think we just figured out the background feature.
Ooh.
Okay, so since that's the background feature, what would you say is rank one? Mind you, this is like when you're like around mid rank on the ship, I would say. Like it's like you've got a few boys like you are a seasoned member of the crew by this point. You are sergeant level. What would you say? Tank?
Sorry, Tank got focused on resing you.
Okay, that's fair.
Tank is not sure then. It's not the information bit. Uh, it could be access to a selection of blueprints. What do you think about that?
Oh,
You
like
get,
you have better equipment now?
and if you lose your equipment for any reason, you can always build it again.
Yeah, like
Ooh.
you're no longer just one of the shipmates. You are now, a trusted like member of the crew who is allowed to use, some better weapons. So or something like that. So I imagine like no thinking.
It, that could create quite the interesting market.
Would anyone like a purple sniper rifle?
That merchants could get a fair bit of money from.
What if
Ow!
so you're trying to put emphasis on the mercantile side of it or the crime side of it?
That's what I was trying to do. Yeah,
Hmm.
that's what the information bit was going to be.
Okay, well then what would you like to make the background thing and we could make the information thing like we could throw this on the information thing.
Hmm. We were talking about the black market. You could intrinsically know how to find the black market in every area.
You will
Ooh.
always be able to buy or sell. What if that's the background feature? The background feature is that you are I don't know.
So like the fence and Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim.
Red, there is someone in that town with you.
There's two of them.
All right, let's go.
Tank was on the way.
Um,
Tank was not there in time.
I guess gives me time to check something. What is that burning smell?
It's three teams fighting. Ow. Actually, here's an interesting idea. You know how in games, stolen goods are, often marked as stolen, so you can't just sell them at a normal place?
mhm.
I could ignore a feature like that. Like when it comes to, or it's like I get advantage on deception whenever it comes to stolen goods. But then we'd have to actually track something like that, so I don't know if you'd want to.
What if what if it is like you can find the places of you know how to navigate the criminal underworld, and that can be your background feature. You know what I mean? It's like you know how to navigate the city and the criminal underworld and that sort of thing like very well. And within a day of like taking your time to acquaint yourself, you can get well acquainted with the criminal underground of an area because you're used to having to pick up and take up shop. Ooh, someone gave us a like.
That was Tank.
Ooh, well, thank you, Tank.
Oh, and Ray, your friend said did the hype thing. Did the hype emote.
Oh, we have someone on Twitch.
Yep.
Hello,
Siri.
beautiful person.
If I remember correctly, you played with him on Among Us once.
Let's do this.
Oh yeah, Soraya boy. Always great to see you.
All right. But like I said, I'm going to bed.
Ah,
I feel
okay.
myself starting to want to pass out.
Oh, that's fair. We can call it for tonight, and then Play tomorrow?
Yep. If you guys want to, play more, you can. But this it's like this. It's like this call needs to go offline.
I mean, I was honestly starting to get tired as well.
Damn.
Um,
I'm sorry,
You know,
guys.
it's okay, and it is fine.
no,
What? No, it's
it
all
is.
right.
I
You're
feel
all
you.
good. Okay.
You know,
Well,
I just had the mental imagery in my head. It's like I need to take a nap, but I can't go to sleep. Puts a gun up to his chin and shoots himself. Nuclear. Ah, that's such a good nap. I feel like a new man.
oh
You
my
are a new
God.
man. You-
That needs to be put into clips. You need to make a clip out of that and post that tomorrow.
I'm making. Tomorrow. I'm gonna be going over